Hey there, welcome to Loosely Related, the show with a new guest every week and an activity that very distantly pertains to them. I'm your host, Jackson Weddle, and this week we have with us Stephi Jorandby, costume designer and employee here at Northwest Missouri State University. Stephi, how are you today?
I am super, Jackson. How are you?
Good, I'm excited for what we've got today.
I am very excited. This looks like a blast.
Really pumped. So stay tuned. This episode's gonna knock your socks off. So we know you work in the theater department here at Northwest. Can you go over a little bit about what it is you do?
So I am the associate professor of costume design, hair makeup design, and stage management, which means if it pertains to like how you look on the stage, I'm responsible for overseeing that stuff. And if it pertains to the people who make the show go, the stage managers, I'm sort of responsible for overseeing those people too.
A lot of responsibility.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm responsible.
So as usual, we have a great activity today for a while, and our lovely producer Riley is going to walk us through it.
Yes, I will. So, since you are Northwest resident theater expert here in Wells Hall today, we wanted to show you some first-class costume design on sock puppets. So, we will have you choose and decorate a sock using the supplies provided to make the best sock puppet possible for the given scene. And when we are performing them, we will head over to the Loosely Related Theater. So, first up is Little Red Riding Hood. You will be making the Big Bad Wolf and Little Red Riding Hood herself. I will let you guys decide who makes who.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the wolf.
Okay.
You're gonna do Little Red Riding
And
Hood.
I can't promise anything about how it's going to
I
look.
don't know how any of this is gonna go for me either. I have admittedly not made a wolf before. Okay.
Which of these is more red?
Okay, you know what I would do? I would do the orange and then take that red marker and scribble over top of it and make it redder. Listen, discount theater is a big part of these. Oh, we had googly eyes. The wolf has what big eyes, right? Like that's part of the whole story is what big eyes you have. So I guess that's probably kind of important.
So then how long have you worked here at Northwest in our theater department?
So I've been here since 2014. I guess that means
Coming on 10 years.
Yeah, this is year 9. I got tenure 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, so I used to teach speech a lot. I didn't exclusively only teach theater here. And in my days, back when I taught speech, I would remind everybody that like a 5-minute speech is much shorter than you think it is. It feels like the longest 5 minutes in the world when you're up there, but it's just not. Come here, he's gotta have some big ears, right? Because what big ears you have is
Mine's
part
still
of it.
just a white sock at this point.
Use the markers, draw a face.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
I know, she's done this before.
I got different sized eyes. So what got you into theater in the first place?
So I started doing like performance type theater when I was in 8th, 9th grade or so, like middle school. It was just sort of like a fun thing that people did. And then I went, hey, this is actually really fun. I started college as a music performance and theater performance double major. And then decided, I was like, wait, costume design is a job you can have. And so I pretty much decided that I wanted to be a college costume design professor when I was like 17 and a half and like registering for
So you knew early
I like
on.
knew what I wanted to be, and then they sort of like helped me do that whole path. So I kind of sped through it pretty quickly.
The best Red Riding
That
Hood
is
wolf you've ever seen?
adorable. Look at that.
Look at
They could
them.
absolutely do a little play and be the little characters.
All right, then I think
time.
we're ready to perform a
Oh boy.
little play ourselves.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's jump over there.
Oh, hello, Granny. Oh, what are you doing here? Hello. I'm just sleeping, grandchild. Well, my. what big eyes you have. I've never noticed before. Oh, better to see your amazing red hood with. And what a big nose you have. It's quite reindeerish. It's very nice to smell you with. I need to take a shower. Oh, Granny, what big teeth you have.
Why, the better to eat you with! R.I.P.
Make sure to check out what else KNWT has going on.
Northwest Tower Yearbook has dedicated over a century to documenting life on campus and in the Maryville community. The award-winning organization has numerous Pacemaker Awards and a spot in the Associated Collegiate Press Hall of Fame. Learn more about Tower at the handles below.
SBO into the air to ground 1 contact. I copy loud and clear also. DHUD, CGSF, JPSX, verify active on 212 and monitor 232 for...
All right, we're back from commercial, and this time we're going to be making a knight and a dragon for a scene. All right.
Are you ready?
Go. Yes. Okay, go.
Puppet. So,
what types of shows do you normally work on, and what has been like your favorite show to work on?
So I do. What's cool about working for a university for the bulk of my design work is I get to do a lot of different stuff. I was saving you a story. It was the first time I really got to do like actual puppetry. I hadn't really worked on that up until that point. And the first time that we were doing Princess and the Frog, right? You know, classic story of a girl who falls in love with an amphibian and all of the hearts that are broken along the way. And the performer, so it's professional actors, and I've been working on this puppet, putting together this super cool frog puppet. He operated it with his... You got to do the frog. Yeah, so I like... And it was basically just a hand puppet. It sat on top of his 2 hands, and then he used the hands to manipulate the rest of it. And the actor comes over to the costume shop at the end of rehearsal one day, and he said, "Can I take this home with me tonight?" Like, usually we're kind of, I don't want you, you're right, like, I don't want you taking the puppet back to your dorm. Like, I don't want you to wreck this puppet that I'm spending a lot of time on. And so I kind of gave him like a little bit of a cross-eyed look. And then he explained, he's like, I really want to work with this in front of the mirror so that I can actually sort of know a little bit more about what the character is and like how I can and should move. And it was so interesting. It was one of those things like, I've never thought of this before. You want the thing you're operating to be interesting? Wow.
Crazy thought.
I just like to make cool puppets.
So I guess you could say it didn't croak.
Oh, well played.
Thank you. Be here all week.
Oh no, fire him.
I think we're ready to put on our own little show.
Yay, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm just dragging it along, just eating some small woodland creatures, just wherever they are. Oh, what's that? Who's that? Who's that there?
Oh! Avasti! Dragon pirate talks.
Sprays of fire!
Take that!
Oh no! Oh no! Still going to make it!
Into the light with ye, etc. Things vanquished from whence you came. Oh, another one.
Slay night, slay.
Slay. And that's all for this show. Let's check out what else KNWT is doing while we reset here. Thank you. Bow. Thank you.
KNWT for Hire is all about sharing a story, a message, and connecting the community. We cover a multitude of events, both within the university and Maryville. We roll in, we set up, and we capture. We're here to offer an experience, not only for those present, but for all.
Why hello! Why not check out Nerd Central if you like all things nerdy? It's right here on KNWT, Channel 8.
And we're back. Welcome. This time is going to be a little different. We're not really acting out a story, but we're going to be making each other as puppets.
I'm glad that you chose a simple pattern today. It's making me really happy.
I did it just for you because I knew what we'd be doing today.
I didn't know. Well, you knew.
So do you have like little tricks to use for having a lower budget?
How to get the stuff you need?
Yeah.
You know, we do end up doing a lot of thrifting, as many human beings still do, because it's good for the environment. But like more and more, we're running out of places that have good stuff, right? Like if I wanted to just go out and get a real cheap suit coat for you, I could not find that at a Goodwill or a Salvation Army or anything in St. Joseph, Missouri or the like, because all of the gentlemen who used to wear suits to work, who've already donated them to all of those good places, they're long gone.
They're no longer with us.
They're long gone. So one of the really cool things that I get to do on occasion is that I will straight up go to New York City and buy my fabric in New York, which sounds like such a hoity-toity thing to say, right? Like, no. No, I like go visit some friends. I sleep on their couch for 3 days. I walk around the garment district and I pick out the really fancy stuff I need because it needs to be 1640s in the play, right? Or like Elle Woods needs to have a pink Chanel suit and I need the closest possible thing to that. So I actually I went to a professional workshop on like fabric shopping in New York years ago and just started doing it whenever it works for the play, like when I have to go visit a friend or something. It's been years. It has been like 5 or 6 years since I was able to do that. But the thing with like kids these days, like manufacturing practices and sort of the way that commerce is going, I can't go down to Joann Fabrics or Walmart or a whole lot of the smaller fabric stores have even gone out of business. So if you want to get decent fabric and actually look at it in person, you pretty much have to go to New York, LA, or Chicago to do that shopping. So the very short answer to this is I do a lot of shopping. I shop a lot.
Who doesn't?
Right, I shop a lot as a job, which is really neat.
It's the dream.
It really is. Like a lot of people are like, wow, that's super cool. I'm like, it's a little stressful at times, especially when you run into people who don't shop as a career. And I'm like, why don't you know how to go to the mall? Come on.
Can't get with the program.
Right. He should have buttons, but it's okay.
That's fine.
We'll live. Oh no, I forgot your gloves. Your little shiny red gloves. There you go.
Look at us. Just Well, I think we should go back to the loosely related theater for one last little production.
I'm clapping your hands. Yay,
you don't have hands, unfortunately.
It's okay. I can live my life.
Well, I think we look pretty good.
I really love that my shirt is a circle and not a triangle.
Thank you. I tried my best. I really like that my shirt is perfect. So tell us, what's going on this year for the Northwest Theater Department?
So our last show for the year is the SpongeBob musical. It opens April 13th and closes April 16th. It's in the Maryland Auditorium. So it will be a great, big, fun, flashy, splashy song and dance, fun for the whole family. And if you're not a fan of SpongeBob, trust me, you're a fan of this show. Just go see the play. It's very different from the cartoon.
Well, this has been Loosely Related. Come back next week to make sure you don't miss any fun activities like this one.
This was quite a blast, my friends. Thank you so much.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Waving.
I'm waving with my hand.
Should we use like puppetized sounds of our voices or just our voices as puppets?
Use whatever you feel, but if you do talk in a higher pitched voice, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, whatever you want, I guess. But that's
Oh, your hair's full again.
Oh no! My poor. It's the tape, that's right.
I didn't want to glue it all there together. I got lazy.